All right. So that was basically just, I wanted to kind of just hit the scheme. There's just a little bit of like, physicality. We believe in flat and skip pools, how we coach it, talk about the double team and why we gallop and the deuce and the eyes and things like that, just to hit it. Now I'm getting to more of the scheme variations. And while I'm going through the scheme variations, I want to make sure that while I'm going through the scheme variation, I'm also hitting the finer fundamental points on it. But while I'm doing this, I also want to make sure, the reasons why we're doing it. So the first thing is the GY counter. When we talk about GY counter, we talk about guard and tight end. And at the bottom is going to give which variation it is. So we just talk about good old school, we're a gun team, so pistol, which is basically the closest you can get to under center. So we're talking about pistol GY counter. And pistol GY counter, you're going to see a multitude of fronts, multitude of looks and things like that. So pistol GY counter gets 3 down front. Now, this 3 down front, everything is dictated off the leverage of that backside linebacker. So if that backside linebacker, we feel we got good leverage, we want to make sure we get an ace here. We want a combo here. But if that linebacker was leveraged about a little bit over where we felt like that wasn't a good combo, we actually still will combo these two to that guy and isolate that center based upon that leverage of that linebacker or game plan that week or things we feel like will be good in that game plan, based upon the defensive personnel. So they shift out of it, which another reason why I love gap schemes, because you play these teams that get multiple front. We're going to line up in this and shift to this and do that. Gap schemes eliminate all that, baby. We inside gap the backside linebacker. The idea of the backside linebacker is let's go play. So there's not a lot of communication needed after the fact. So right there, I think the guard does a good job hitting that near shoulder, tight end, good job. Ball coming vertical, back open. And when I talk about coordinated run, by that quarterback opening this way, that does a better job of holding that backside run defender here to the boundary. Because if the quarterback opens the opposite way to run it, he'll gain faster because there's no threat of the quarterback pull. So all of these little bitty nuanced things to hold whoever that force defender is to try to help it out. So now that allows us to be able to get a hat to this safety here with the guy treated MDM outside. So you get the MDM outside, and you also can hold this backside guy with the threat of the quarterback run. So you're still not just saying, hey, I'm lining up and I'm drawing 6 people in the box and I'm running counter. I have to have a scheme variation fit to be able to hold these guys. So the first thing is just old school pistol, counter. Now, he still gets over there, but just the threat of the pull a little bit kind of hesitated whether it be the end or backside.